The path to union with a twin flame contains several stages. Be aware that finding your twin flame is distinct from finding your soulmate, so you should brace yourself for a roller coaster of intense feelings once you've made the connection. Finding your perfect match and living happily ever after are both unrealistic expectations when it comes to this kind of relationship. In point of fact, relationships between people who have a twin flame are known to be somewhat turbulent. There is a possibility that you will go through a series of stages both before and after you encounter your twin flame. Having knowledge of them will assist you in realizing that you have indeed found your twin flame. The first stage is yearning. You are aware, somewhere in the depths of your being, that you are missing a component of who you are, and that component is held by the person who completes you. You have a firm conviction that the person who is destined to complete your life will come in front of you at some point in the future and fill the gap that has been present in your existence. You are aware that you are a part of someone else and anxiously wait to finally meet that person. You should think of it as a stage of preparation before the real meeting. The second stage is sighting. This is the stage in which you will have your very first encounter with your twin flame. It may come to you in a dream, or it may present itself to you in some way in the waking world. You will experience an instant connection with them, followed by an overwhelming feeling of excitement, worry, and uneasiness when you see them for the first time. The third stage is loving. When you reach this point, if you are romantically connected to your twin flame, you will begin to fall in love with that person. The feelings will be powerful and magnetic, and they will be unlike anything you have ever experienced before. Because the feeling is so powerful, it doesn't matter how hard you attempt to ignore the instant attraction. In the end, you will have no choice but to give in to its pull. The fourth stage is the relationship. After the two people who have a twin flame come together and express their love for one another, the next step in the process is a whirlwind romance, which is then followed by a committed relationship. You and your twin flame will have a connection so strong that it will be as if you can read each other's minds. Your love story will turn out to be enchanting and full of happy endings. Stage 5: Challenges. It is the stage of a relationship when the initial high of a new connection begins to wear off and you become familiar with the other side of a partnership. You may come to blows with one another here. Your distinct personalities will eventually come into conflict with one another, which will lead to a breakdown in the relationship. If your romantic connection is strong, then so will be the strength and sting of your fights. The sixth stage is chasing. If stage 5 is not effectively handled, it may progress to stage 6, which is when your connection as a pair will be put to the acid test. If stage 5 is not effectively managed, stage 6 may occur. The outcome of your conflict could be quite serious. It's possible that one of you wants to end the relationship while the other one will strive to keep it going. It could last for a little while, or it could last for a number of years. The seventh stage is learning. It's possible that you and your twin flame will wish to talk about the differences between you when the conflict is settled and the two of you are reunited. You will discover a great deal about yourself as well as your relationship during this time. You and your twin flame will wish to reconcile your differences in order to improve your connection to one another. Your outlook on life will shift, and you will experience a growing feeling of self-awareness and maturity. The eighth stage is called union. You and your spouse will, with the passage of time, become better at reconciling your differences and moving toward a partnership that brings you greater happiness. You will gain the ability to put aside your pride and become more empathetic, patient, and forgiving of others as a result of this. As the connection that the two of you share gets stronger, you will have the sensation that you are developing in tandem with your spouse. When two people are in a twin flame relationship, occasionally the connection will culminate in marriage because they want to be together forever. Due to the fact that each marriage and relationship is different, there is no way to predict whether or not the marriage will endure a lifetime. A twin flame relationship has the potential to be the most passionate and transformative one in a person's life, but it is not guaranteed to endure a lifetime. The connection may be severed at certain points in time, but the sensations would endure forever. It's possible that your question regarding what exactly a twin flame is was answered by this post. It may seem that searching for your twin flame is like looking for a needle in a haystack, but once you do find them, everything else starts to make more sense. They will help you realize your full potential and will advocate for you to the very end. However, even after discovering each other, this does not guarantee that your relationship will be free from its fair share of highs and lows in the future. If you want to maintain your relationship on the right track, you need to make sure that your differences can be resolved and that you give each other enough room and time to develop.